I've got my Russian bear tent and I'm really excited. And I can tell you guys right out of the gates that this stuff is quality stuff. I'm not just saying that. You can tell just by the packaging. I mean, this bag, I'm in minus 28 degrees Celsius right now, and this bag is still really pliable. It is accepting the cold weather, no problem. It's not cracking. It is made for the cold. And tonight it's going to be bitter cold. Minus 37 to minus 40 degrees. That's what they are calling for. And that's why I came out with this today. Because they say these things are hot. And I want to see if they're hot enough to combat something that cold. It's going to be my first time. I'm going to be looking at this with you. This bag is big. I can put the tent back in no problem, and then I can compress it. So that's a really nice little feature. And these are heavy duty pegs. Wow. What else is in here? What are these? Wow. Whoa, look at that. You can screw into the snow or into ice and then hook your rope into this. That is really cool. Rope, high visibility rope. That's excellent. Good. Oh yeah, look. We got some little storage bags. This is good. What's this guy here? Another one. Like, these are going to come in so handy. Yes. I like the orange accent too. Pretty big. I am really fighting the dark right now. It's coming on hard. And so, this tent has the floor has these holes. You insert your tent into those holes, and you know you've got it right. Awesome. Now I gotta take this off. So this ensures that the tent won't collapse. Keeps everything nice and tight. There's a zippered floor that actually comes within the tent. And I can take it off and I can just go with the insulated floor, or I can leave it on if I want. The one reason I would leave it on is to keep the mice out. But the one reason I would take it off is that it's really big and it's a little bit noisier than the other floor. There. And now she's pulled. So here's the stove. And this thing is a beauty. It really is. It's got some cool features, including glass walls, and I believe, yeah, this right here is a fireproof mat. Excellent. And that's going on the floor. And you can see right here, they've got a fireproofing. Oh, and that comes off. Cool. That's Velcroed there to protect your wall from the heat of the stove. And here is the stove. Okay. Looks like a normal stove, but it is not. It is special. You'll notice right here that I can't go all the way down into the stove. There's something blocking me, and that is on purpose. It's a baffle. So the smoke will go all the way to the back, and the baffle has an opening in the back of the stove, and the smoke and the heat will curl around the back, and then it'll come on top here and suck out, if that makes any sense. So essentially it's almost like there's two tops to the stove. The first top has an opening in the back of the stove that allows for the smoke and the heat to curl around and then come out. And that essentially allows for a beautiful draft. It allows for the stove to have very even heat on top, all over the top for cooking, and it acts like a spark arrestor. So your sparks are dying out before they're even getting to this point. With these legs, it's very simple. Just wing nuts. That's all it is. Keeping it smart. Don't need any special tools. He's in there good. What do you guys think? Is she straight? Feels straight to me. So this tent has windows, a couple of windows, 2 doors. And like, look at this. So fast. Oh, okay. I can go right down in there. They've got toggles everywhere. This tent is warming up beautifully. And you can see, I'm going to use this. It's got a little vent here. And actually, I'm going to take this out. I'm just going to have the screen. Is that a screen? No, here's the screen right here. Okay. Oh yeah, look, see? Now that's perfect. In fact, what I might do, bring everything to the front, and let that wind just suck at it. There's a great little net here to hang your wet stuff, so it'll dry off, and it's not going to take long in this. And it is hot in here. Wow, fast. That did not take long. So this cot, I mean, it's like military grade stuff. Yeah, just like that. There, firm. Good. Perfect. Look at that. I got a chair too. And just like the cot, this thing is just good. It's like that old school 1980s, 1990s fold out chair. Oh, yes. And I'm going to cook right, that is hot. Man, what an awesome tent. I can't believe I have this right now. One of the really cool things about the stove is the draft system. So now she's closed off. The stove, there's no air getting in. Pull this off, the whole entire cover, and you're getting the most amount of air being sucked through there. And that is giving off a tremendous amount of heat. That bed of coals is beautiful. So you close that, and then there's certain levels, right? So you have, all right, I'm letting a bit of air in. I'm letting more air in. I'm letting even more. And then you take it all the way off, and you get a really nice draft going through. And so I'm keeping it right here as I cook. Down in the corner by the stove, there's a little flap, and I can feel on my hand a cold breeze rushing in through. A, that's feeding the stove, and B, it's keeping this place nice and ventilated and protecting against the possible carbon monoxide issue. So that's a very smart little feature right there, making sure that this place is properly ventilated. I gotta learn to control this stove. It's hot. Burnt my butter a bit, but that's okay, it's gonna taste good. Oh yeah. I can tell you guys that this is a very different camping experience for me, and I'm loving it. It feels really rugged, feels like real camping. Over at my tent, that's camping too, but it's on a different level. It's almost like a cabin. Whereas tonight I'm in a tent, like a legit tent. This isn't nylon, by the way. I'm not sure what this material is, but it is definitely not nylon. It's a very thick material and proving to keep me very, very warm. Lots of butter. Get the butter going in there. Throw those hot dogs in with all of that butter. Just like that. Super greasy. Yes. Oh, look at that already. And the cheese isn't even in there. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. Cheese. I wonder if mice like cheese. Is that a thing? I kid. This is going to be amazing. You cannot have craft dinner without pepper, and lots of it. Yes. Oh, look at that. Steaming. Oh. It's just so chunky. Gotta have a hot dog in there. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, that is so good. I've just been enjoying this tent so much. And now that I'm focusing on food, it's everything right now. This is good. Hot dogs and craft dinner. I don't care who you are. I don't care how rich you are. You try that. That's delicious.